Tonight we confront a chilling question. Could the conflict in Gaza ignite a global war? History warns us, world-shaking disasters often start in overlooked places. Gaza's suffering is not just a local tragedy, it's a flashpoint in the world's most volatile region. The violence there is fueled by ancient grievances and modern geopolitics, with powerful nations watching closely. A single misstep, a stray missile, a rash decision, could trigger a chain reaction beyond anyone's control. Leaders from Washington to Tehran are calculating their next moves, knowing the stakes are global. The path from regional conflict to world war is frighteningly short. The world is watching, holding its breath. The urgency is real. Gaza is not just a distant headline, it's a warning. The risk of escalation is not theoretical, it's immediate. The conflict's ripple effects could draw in nations, activate alliances, and spiral out of control. This is the moment to pay attention. The danger is not just to Gaza, but to all of us. The world stands on a knife's edge. Will we act, or wait for the spark to become a firestorm? The choice may come sooner than we think. To grasp today's danger, look to the past. World War I began with a single assassination. One spark and alliances dragged nations into chaos. The Middle East now sits atop its own web of alliances and rivalries. Gaza's crisis puts immense pressure on these fragile relationships. A blockade, a missile strike, or an attack on vital infrastructure could force nations to act. Each response risks triggering another, climbing the ladder of escalation. Leaders may not want war, but history shows how quickly they can be trapped by events. Great wars are rarely planned. They erupt from misjudgments and pride. In 1914, leaders thought the war would be short. They were disastrously wrong. Today, the dominoes are lined up again. The lesson: local crises can spiral into global catastrophes. Are we repeating history's mistakes? The stakes are higher than ever. The world must remember, peace is fragile, and the cost of ignoring warning signs is immense. The past is a warning, not a blueprint. Will we heed it? Who are the players in this dangerous game? At the center, Israelis and Palestinians, but their conflict is shaped by global powers. Iran backs groups like Hamas, seeing Gaza as part of a larger struggle against Israel and the West. The US is Israel's staunchest ally. Any threat to Israel could draw America directly into the fight. American involvement would instantly escalate the conflict, risking direct confrontation with Iran. Russia, with interests in Syria and ties to both Iran and Israel, could be forced to choose sides. China, reliant on Middle Eastern oil, would act to protect its energy lifelines. Arab neighbors like Egypt, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia face internal pressure and regional instability. Each nation is a domino. If one falls, the rest could follow. The region is a powder keg and the fuse is burning. The world's major powers are entangled, whether they want to be or not. A single escalation could pull them all in. The stakes are nothing less than global peace. Why should this matter to you, far from Gaza? In our interconnected world, no conflict is isolated. A wider war in the Middle East would disrupt oil and gas, sending prices soaring and economies reeling. Your job, your bills, your security, they're all linked to this fragile region. Beyond economics, a major war would fuel extremism, inspiring attacks far beyond the Middle East. Cities worldwide could face new threats. The risk of nuclear escalation is real. Israel is believed to have nuclear weapons, and Iran is closer than ever. A nuclear exchange would be catastrophic for the entire planet. The suffering in Gaza is a warning. Peace is fragile, and the world is deeply connected. The choices made now will shape your future. We all stand on the same precipice. The world is holding its breath. Will we step back or fall over the edge? The answer affects us all. We stand at a crossroads. War or peace, darkness or hope. The threat of global catastrophe is real, but so is the power to prevent it. Hope is an active choice, demanding diplomacy, supporting humanitarian aid, rejecting hate. Ordinary people have a voice. Your actions matter. Stay informed, speak out for peace, support those helping victims. Build understanding, not division. Small actions multiplied can shift the course of history. The world is watching. Will we be bystanders or peacemakers? The situation in Gaza tests our shared humanity. Let's choose hope over fear, dialogue over destruction. Let's work to extinguish the spark before it becomes a global fire. The time to act is now. Our future depends on it.